Yes. Oh man, we got stopped because I had the police thought I had rocks in my bag. What the fuck do you mean you had rocks in your bag?
Stupid, Kyle.
Stupid as fuck.
Pulled a bag of 4 rocks.
It was you.
Me little cut takes a black hoodie off and opens the bag. Outside of it, I knew it was good vibes because outside of it.
I'll smoke you on rock climbing, mate.
Would you? No, you
right
would not, mate.
I'll be running up that wall.
That's what I do for a living.
Oh,
Who do
right.
you think's
stand
better,
that
rock
chance?
climbing in LA?
I don't
Me,
know.
100%.
I'm kind of good.
I'd put money on it. I would put
Yeah.
money on it.
I
I would put £50 on it.
See what's the start. Do you want to go?
Nah, we're good.
No, sound?
No,
We're
just,
not done with this.
and
then
Piss in the cup.
mainly we should
in the bottle, mate.
Exactly.
pick all 3 will fit in there.
Keep them warm.
Same time.
But anyways, last week, we missed last week's, didn't we? We had absolutely fuck up. Like, obviously, we've got some new equipment.
We were fuming.
We were absolutely gutted about it.
What
like,
happened? I wasn't even here.
So, what we've done, we've recently got this mic. Hello. Testing.
It's nice.
No.
It's a nice mic.
We're
isn't it?
It looks good. It looks professional. It
it's
looks
a-
like we know what we're doing.
It's a right.
Even though I haven't got a fucking
right.
Scooby Doo.
It's a right. Your ride mic. Your road mic.
Yep. Road mic, mate.
Did you ride that mic?
I'd ride that. I've read it.
Starting this one off fucking sus.
So, you know how this could go.
But we had so many problems with it. We tried to get both 2 mics to run on like the software, and it just didn't work. It would
Wasn't
only
happening.
pick up one, so we just.
To
cut
be
the-
fair, if you've
cut
got
the
a
losses.
good mic, you only need the one. Don't you?
Exactly, yeah. So
We
it's
nearly
yeah,
cracked it as well. Like we kept getting steps forward.
we were so close, yeah. But
Think-
everyone had plans and
Like,
stuff to do.
It took
So
about 2 hours.
Yeah, being in such a close proximity of each other, you
Exactly.
only need them one. If we were sitting at the opposite side of a table, then.
I put our business room.
Oh.
But as I was saying, we were all gutted about it. It was shit as fuck, but it feels so good to be back with better
does.
equipment. We've got it all sussed now. We've got the boys. Alex is at wireless. Like, fuck
Not
off,
bad.
fuck off,
Not
Alex.
bad.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Fuck
Just
you.
rub it in with faces a bit more. But he's a miss this week. Should be back next week.
I wouldn't
But-
mind going to wireless. Like,
It would have been so
it
good.
would
It
have.
did look
It
good.
would
Like,
have.
Metro Boomin bought Future out.
Like
Insert clip of Alex fucking
That
watching
would have been
Future.
good. That would have been
But,
good.
oh no.
Hey, jealousy.
I know, the only thing though, they were so far back. Like, if I would have went there, I would have been like, Alex, get to the fucking
Just
front
like,
from a
Would
mosh
you though?
pit.
Because at the same time, I've seen like when you see people going to these music festivals at the front, you can't relax, you can't listen to the music.
Yeah.
Because there's these idiots behind you screaming, shouting,
Yeah.
fucking nudging
I'd want a
you
mosh
and all
pit
that.
for some songs that come out.
Would
you'd
you?
end
Yeah.
up like spotting somewhere else.
I know.
I'd like to sit at the back,
Aye.
mate, and just witness from a distance.
Yeah,
You're
that's
still going to
true.
hear the music.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
going to experience it all and all that, but it'd be nice being able to see someone on the stage as well. You know what I mean?
That's it, exactly.
Yeah.
How you's been though? How you's been? It's
Not-
been ages since we've done the last one,
It has.
especially for you. And we missed a week, so
Yeah, we've been
lot's-
away for a
lot's
while. It's
changed.
just been busy, man. It's just been.
you've moved into a new yard, haven't you?
Aye,
New crib?
in the new gaff and the
It's
new gaff.
bloody
We'll
believable.
get the podcast going up there one
Yes.
time, just kind of
Starring
chill up
in
there.
this
You know what I
movie,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a comfy place. Like it's a big difference. So the only worst thing about it, the worst thing about it is the travelling, isn't it? Coming down here, I like being down here, but at the same time, it's 3 hours of my day just to get home. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. You gotta bite the bullet, you know.
Ah, you do.
Obviously,
you do.
Adam's. That's another thing. Adam's driving again now.
I know.
I
First
know,
time.
what's that like?
The second
What's
time.
that like for the second time? Just keep it this time.
I know.
right?
I know.
I'll
Just
try my
admit,
best.
take it
How
easy, right? Just
Got
keep
Like,
it.
slow down a bit, you know. Don't fucking blow smoke.
how-
behind it.
It's surprisingly nerve-wracking taking your test again because like.
Do you know leading up to your test? Did you
Yeah.
have to do lessons again?
No, I got provisional on me car and just done like practice.
Just
getting rid of bad habits because as soon as you get in the car, like
one hand on the wheel, one hand on the
one
gear
of them
stick.
lasts fire. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I do
You're
that
just
to the
sitting
instructor.
there.
So and like you always have your music on, you have your windows down, you're vaping all the time.
That's it.
But then you have to sit like 10 and 2,
10 and 2.
30
I
miles
think-
an hour.
If it came to doing your test and you were allowed to have your music on and just...
You're allowed your music on, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Just like quiet.
That would have been so much better. I didn't know that.
I bet
If
it's
I
nerve
could sit there just
big
busting
extra
out with some like Post Malone or something.
Exactly vibing.
You know what I mean? It would've
Windows
been-
down.
Yeah. Mate, my instructor was such a nice bloke as well. He lives at the top of my street. I
he?
know his son. And his son wanted to, you know, when I was in college,
Yeah.
his son wanted to go into the college. I instantly seen that as, right, if you let me pass, I'll put a word in for your son. That's what I said to him.
There you go.
Afterwards, mate, he stayed silent the whole way. We got the end, and he was just like, well done, get yourself away. I was like, fuck it. Some boy. I was a chill bloke, like, I had an easy route. Where'd you go?
I was in fuck, where was it? Gosforth.
Yeah.
For Newcastle, mate.
That's bad.
Mate,
that.
like 80% of my route was in traffic.
Peak time. Mate, that's
Yeah.
a good thing about it, because you're in the car for a set amount of time.
Yeah.
Whether that's 25 minutes driving or 25 minutes sat in traffic.
Mhm.
I would choose the
We'll
traffic.
go to a test centre, went right straight in traffic for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Eventually got to this little car park through the traffic, went in there, went forward into a bay, reversed out, went back in the traffic to go back to the test centre.
That would have been so
That's
easy.
so
Is that your
sad.
manoeuvre? Pull
Yeah.
forward into a bay. Mine was I had to reverse into a bay and sound. How do you sound your horn? And can you show us when suitable?
Yeah.
I love that one.
Ow.
Bash.
There's got one of them little vibrate guns in there. I failed in my 2 questions, you know.
Did you?
That's the only minus I got.
What was the questions?
It was fucking check your tyre depth. I was like, you know when it's like you drive for that long, you just forget the stupid shit
Yeah.
you have to know.
Why do you need to know that?
And the other one was
Tyre
how to check your indicators were working. I said, put the
I
hazards
feel like
on
that's quite.
and go around the
quite-
front. He said you didn't say to go around the back and check you, but I was like,
Oh, technicalities.
exactly,
Uh,
yeah.
I'm not even driving, so.
What do you fancy it? Are you going?
Oh
for it
yeah,
at
yeah.
some point? Or
It's
you
just because obviously in the past that like the first big investment you've done was the cars.
car.
For me, I was getting my own place. That's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But I didn't have money to put. I chose my own place
You have to
instead
choose
of
one or
driving.
the other at such a young
Yeah.
age. I agree.
And then now I'm just getting back on track with him, just saving up for the block lesson. We're
Yeah,
getting there, we're
just
getting
get it
there,
all
we're
out the
getting
way. One go.
Exactly.
You're laughing.
That's
You
what
could
I
do like
mean.
the week intensive courses where you get a test at the end.
That's what I think I'm doing.
You do like 5-6 hours a day.
I don't want to do 2 hours every night for like 6 weeks.
No.
I just want to do the intense.
Straight
and just
off
fucking
the bat,
crush
get
it.
a week, 2 weeks
I
out the
feel
way.
like I'm a fast learner, so I feel like I'll be sound at it. And I've been passenger princess for yous for
you learn.
so long.
You learn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I'm. Sometimes I'll watch yous with your feet, with the clutch and the
Would
gas
you
up. I'll
manual
do
or automatic? What would you choose?
manual.
Would you?
Yeah, I don't
manual
think I'd
is
do
so much
automatic.
more fun.
I wouldn't, cause like imagine you got an automatic car and you fucking write that one off or something and you have to get a manual. You'd be
Yeah.
like,
Well, see, if you do an automatic test, you can only drive an automatic. If you do a manual test, you can drive both.
it'll be easier the automatic test.
Because then you've got free reign of which one you
Yeah,
like.
is insurance lower or higher on automatic cars?
It doesn't. I don't
think it
know.
matters.
I don't think it makes much of a difference, to be honest
Unless
with
it's
you.
like a fast car.
Yeah.
That's
Because
it.
automatics are a bit faster.
Yeah.
I got like a bit of a controversial question,
Hmm.
right? For men, is
No, I'm not
insurance
comfortable
higher?
I'm not comfortable answering that.
okay. Sorry about that, guys. We'll move on to next. No. Do you reckon for women insurance is higher?
No,
It's
it's
lower.
higher for men.
Is it?
Because men are
we're more
stupid.
fucking.
Men are more likely to crash.
Yeah.
Statistically.
Yeah. Which,
But then
when
women,
you look at it, and I'm not taking this into any sort of terms, that is not the case.
Yeah.
That is not the case whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because the only cars that I see written off on the roads are Fiat 500s and Mini Coopers and all
Yeah.
that sort of shit. When you're driving, you see someone pulled over on the side of the road, it's always lasses that stand outside of the
That's
car.
car, like a
You know
box
what I
ladder
mean?
one.
Exactly.
With
Yeah.
my work van, we like go all over, so in traffic for quite a large amount of the day.
Yeah.
And any time that there's a close accident, a close call, someone fucking up, right? And this is not, I've not done no research. This is on my fucking
What
seeing
you've
with my own
experienced,
eyes.
personal experience.
8 out of 10 times it's a woman driver.
Yeah.
There's nothing against them,
It's always
but
been-
it's just that's the fact.
Yeah, like I've always been stuck behind someone driving like a tit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
uh-huh.
like when they're right up your arse swing, I go, I bet it's a woman, I bet it's a
Yeah,
woman. And you
obviously
you go
fucking-
up beside them, it's like, it's a woman.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is that little dickhead bloke in the course of them. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it is,
You've
yeah.
always been behind one of them or in front of one of them. Where
I think we've both been dickhead.
Yeah, we are them people, you know. We can't really chat shit about them because we are them
you
people.
overtaking people.
I know.
Fuck
I
off,
know.
manoeuvres.
Mate, that's what you have to do. If people aren't getting the way I want them to go in quick enough time, I'm gonna take it on myself
Exactly.
to do what I need to do. If I'm gonna get home in an hour and it's saying on my maps that I'm gonna get home in 40 minutes, I'm gonna aim for that 40 minutes.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm
Fuck
not gonna
that
wait
hour.
behind someone in a 70 zone going 30.
Anna?
It's the worst thing about where I live
Fuck that hour.
because you go on motorways, you come off the motorways and it's just country roads.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Backways.
Traffic on country roads, mate. You get stuck behind a tractor and it's about half a mile up the road.
And you can't.
You know what I mean?
But a fucking zoom past them.
Exactly. But yeah, you can only zoom so much, you know what I mean? You
Because
can't
if
go a
it's
mile up the road on the wrong side of the road, you know what
Exactly.
I
You
Especially when it's
can't.
like a corner or something.
mean?
You see as soon as
Shit,
you move
innit?
and take a
Shit.
car comes on.
Remember-
You keep going out and then come back in, going out and come back in.
Remember when we were fucking trying to come back from the lakes? And
We were trying to
that.
manoeuvre over it. It was
Oh,
just a
yeah.
nightmare.
Fuck off.
Absolute nightmare.
I think if I was a tractor driver, someone trying to overtake us.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
it's-
motorbike is the way to go. I think
I'm
that's going to be my next purchase of a little toy. Like
The thing is, I really want a Surround, and the amount an intense course is the same price as a Surround and a car, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's like, I really want a Surround, but
For-
the driving's more practical.
More practical. Driving, I'd say, is more practical. You can actually travel with
Yeah.
driving. On a Cereal, you can only
I
go
can't
so
go to the
far.
lakes, can I?
Exactly. You know what I mean? Get your driving out of the way. What I've done, I've got my driving out of the way, got my van,
Yeah.
and then getting a Cereal. Stick
Aye.
my Cereal in the van. Fuck off up to Kielder Forest or something, mate.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Feel it.
That's a day out, that. You know what
It
I mean?
is.
You'll have to save a bit more, but like
Once you've got them things, once
You
you've got the
don't
van, or once you've got a car, and once you've got this bike or whatever,
Yeah.
Exactly.
from that point on, once you purchase them, you can do that every weekend. And while you're doing it, you don't spend any money.
No.
So it's an investment, really, isn't it?
It is.
Because you can either do that with your weekend, well, the most you're going to buy is a drink and a sandwich while you're out, or you can stay around home, order food, go out for food. You
Yeah,
do something. You
exactly.
tend to always want to do something. So I think it's an investment in the long term. But for you, car mate, you need to get your car done.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
then we'll have a
And drive like wankers like you two.
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
like all three of
So
the cars
good.
would be so good.
It
As
Oh,
well.
it will be.
It would.
It will be.
Flocking and that.
I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good having all cars where we can kind of just travel. You know, I like to do a what they called road trip.
Yeah.
But
I
like
want to do like North Coast 500.
it looks good, that doesn't it?
Mm.
It looks good.
Mhm.
How long does that take you? Days? Or
It takes
hours?
like 3 days.
Fucking hell.
To do
That'd be
it,
nice,
'cause It's
that.
500. It's like
Sick.
all around the coast of Scotland, isn't it?
That'd be nice.
And
Mate,
there's these treacherous
just
roads
put your
and that.
back seats down. Put some
Yeah,
blankets
exactly,
on.
yeah.
Laughing.
You
I'd
can
do
stand
it
in
for
your
work.
van, like you
Aye,
can
I'll be
be
alright. I'll be chill.
Yeah.
go get like
Yeah.
a tent or something as well.
Just get an extension.
Pitch it.
Exactly. I know.
Just
It'd
get
be
do
sound.
you know them little the tents that you put up and then you reverse into it? So
Ah,
you've got a tent
yeah,
behind
you
your
put
car.
it-
Yeah. I've
So
seen
you've got a
that.
bit of everything there.
You seen the guy? There's a guy, right, and he does that, and he goes to a random forest in America, and it is pissing down the whole time. Reverses his van
stacks it up.
Puts the fucking tent up, reverses his van to the tent, and it's like a massive gazebo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this guy's living
Cool
fucking
as
life.
Have you seen the pod tents where it's a clear pod? And it's
Yeah.
like a wood burner in it. And there's a video I've seen like a couple in America in Canada in the snow, and she's a pod tent with a wood burner.
and it's just got the chimney coming out the
and
middle.
they've got like a proper bed
Cool
on there,
that.
and they're just both sitting where it's pissing down the
That'd
snow.
be amazing,
like,
that, wouldn't
cozy.
it?
Like little sweatbox.
I could live like that, I
I
think.
could live like that.
Yeah. Just get rid of absolutely everything that we've got, all comforts.
Aye.
You know, like Wi-Fi. It would take a while to get used to it. But once you are used to it, just living off the land, no phone, no...
It's a bit like,
Wi-Fi.
have you seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
The end where Walter's by himself
Yeah,
in the
just,
cabin.
yeah.
Like that, I'm not
That's
gonna lie, that looked like
Peak life.
like
That's it.
heaven. Like once you retire, living there.
Nothing, and you have to work to live. You've just kind of got to just do what you need to do,
Exactly.
just survive. You know what I mean?
That's what it is.
And it all determines on when you wake up. Are you actually going to go for it?
It's
Because
your
if you
own
don't
doing.
hunt, if you don't do what you need to do, you're not
Exactly.
eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll keep you on your toes. It'll keep
That's
you
it.
busy. You won't. Saying that, I feel like if you did that, you'd have a longer lifespan.
Yeah.
Because when you're 60, 70-year-old, you still have to rely on yourself.
Mhm.
So you'd keep
Yeah.
yourself on top form. You know what I mean?
Active in that. Yeah.
100%.
Speaking of like a mad way of living, mountain goats. You seen mountain goats? How
Video
they
clip.
fucking
They
live.
crack you up so much.
First of all, let us show you this clip, right?
Right.
It's fucking mad.
Is it the bear?
It's what? No.
Oh, right.
No.
Have you seen that one or
I
not?
don't think so.
Look at this, man. This is on a dam, right? But look at the steepness of that.
Mate,
Like,
right.
how did they do
Do
it?
you know what I don't understand?
Look at
He
that. It's
has
like
no choice but to follow his mother.
I'll be thinking, shite to that. You go up there, I'll stay on the bottom.
for a couple blades of grass. Look
Exactly.
at that. Look at that little bit of grass.
Is that what they're going up there for?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's mad.
Imagine how, like, right, they're climbing up this vertical wall
Yeah.
to get these little tufts of grass. There's a full field below them.
Exactly.
Why did you show off though?
Why is it? Why did they do that?
It's like fuck yous, I'll beat you to the top.
Saying that, once you're up there, you can eat comfortably, knowing that nothing's going to come up behind you and grab you. Besides,
Exactly.
if you take the wrong step, you're just instantly dead. Like,
He has a proper mountain goat on not just a fucking dam. Watch it just parkours its way up.
It's a big fucker. It looks like a bear.
It
Nick,
is.
legs are huge.
It's gonna be strong as fuck. The
Oh,
legs.
yeah. If that runs into you, it's game over. Like.
Oh yeah, look how steep. It's not even a hill. It's just like
It's just
fucking
it's
sheer
a
cliff.
cliff.
It's
What a
mad.
cool guy. There was a one, and it was one of them exact ones with a little baby, and they were literally just standing on a wall like that, and there was a
Yeah.
bear trying to get them, The next clip's just
I've
this
seen
bear
that,
rolling down the
yeah.
fucking hill while they're just standing there watching it roll down this hill. It just cliff just drops off. But it's a circle of life, innit? That's what they're made for. That's what they do. They
what
stay out.
happens,
Do you think that's why they're able to do that? To like get rid of prey?
I don't think so. I don't think they actually go up for the plants and stuff.
No.
I don't think they climb up.
Try to get safety.
It's for the salt.
Hmm?
I think they do it for. I don't know what it's for. I'm not gonna say
Is
that.
it the
I
salt
know
coming
for
out
a
the damn
fact.
wall or something?
It's something like that. They don't climb up there for
The food.
the grass because realistically there is a field below them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I seen a dandelion up a wall, I would get the one on the floor. I wouldn't get up the wall to get the dandelion.
That's it.
The goat's not that stupid. I think it would do the same.
Yeah.
But I think it's the salt that, like
Yeah,
you said,
goes on the
rushes
wall,
through
doesn't it?
comes through the damn wall. That's what they go up for.
Should I Google this shit?
Google it.
that,
I think
yeah,
we need to get to the bottom of it.
Solve this case. Oh.
Background check it.
I know.
Background check. If it is for the grass though, they have no purpose in life.
Nah. What? They're just there to die.
Yeah.
Really.
Realistically.
One miss.
Can you eat a mountain goat? To be fair, I wouldn't like to try and hunt one. 'Cause
Nah,
it
you're
looked like
right.
a bit of
They'll
a
come for you.
beast.
The reason why ibex climb dams is rather easy. They're looking for salt. Herbivorous diet is lacking salt, especially calcium salts.
There you go. See,
There you go.
just to lick a wall
Uh-huh.
Could you not just lick it from the bottom?
Aye. I suppose salt's naturally occurring below sea level.
Might be better high grade salt on top though, you know.
I know. High grade salt.
Top shelf salt.
Top shelf salt.
If there's some dog at the bottom and some cat at the top, which one would you go for?
Shit,
you know?
yeah.
I'm going for that valley,
climbing
bro.
the wall. You know what I
I'm
mean?
climbing that shit.
Is that what their thought process is?
Must be.
They sit at the
Some high
bottom
grade-
just with all the boys. Right, boys. The best stuff's up the top there. We're getting
salt.
up the top.
It's like
and they're
sea
just
salt
mishing
down
up
here
there.
and pink Himalayan salt.
Do you know what the salt? You know that salt that develops? That's what fucking Neuroset uses, mate.
It's that magical stuff up the top.
See him climbing the wall. It's on the mountain goes back.
He's got a big fucking machete on his back and his head.
It's kind of that, the salt in the wall.
Aye.
See, I've seen these mountain goats, but have you seen the people climbing these mountains, mate?
Yeah.
I watched
Free
a
climbers.
documentary the other day, and he was a free climber. And he's a very famous free climber. I don't know his name. I'll be honest with you.
It was a guy who survived 127 hours. He's only got one of them.
Ah,
Was
mate.
that him?
No,
It's
it's the
different
same
bloke, but
thing.
He did the
Oh,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
yeah.
But this bloke was a documentary about when he climbed like the hardest climb known to rock climbers. It was a free climb, mate. I think it was like as they spent on this wall, complete drop. They
Yeah.
spent over a week.
Mate, let's have a look at TikTok.
So they climb up a certain route, they'll stop, and then have you seen them clamps where they're just like you
The-
press it in
and
and
it
let go of it when
opens.
it's in the rock?
Yeah.
Attach a tent that just hangs from that,
I've seen
and then they're just getting it.
Scary,
Yeah, and they sleep on the tent.
Yes, mate. Have you seen the wind that blows as well? And they're swinging up there and they're just chilling with the
Open
coffee.
your door and it's just a sheer drop.
That's it, mate. And you've got a couple of 1,000-foot drop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you fall, if you roll over on night, even if that clip just
Slightly.
falls a tiny bit, your weight's just going to drag it down.
Exactly.
Even after 10 minutes of climbing, like anything you drop after that's death.
Imagine the accomplishment after though.
Imagine you have a different feeling.
Oh, it'd
like
be like a
a
runner's high.
a
wouldn't it?
gratitude
Yeah.
for life, wouldn't you?
100%.
There was this. Sorry, what?
No.
There was this thing, right, and it's a free climber, and it's one of the, like you were saying, it's one of the hardest climbs. It's nearly like
It's
over
like an
90
overhang,
degrees,
isn't it?
yeah. And there's this guy climbing on a rope. He's going up there on a rope,
Yeah.
and a free climber whizzes past him, right? But the thing is, you got to be quiet because this guy's in his zone.
He's just zoned
It
out.
is
He's just
honestly,
locked in.
yeah, it's honestly like how this guy's climbing it,
Have
right?
you seen how they use the toes and stuff? though?
Yeah. So this guy's videoing is just being quiet the whole time while this guy's fucking zenned out.
What music would you have playing?
Oh, I don't know, like fucking classical violin opera.
Would you?
Like he's just going, like look at that. He doesn't even have a rope. And this climber's just
Imagine witnessing fall. And
the guy on the rope will just have to sit there for so long until this.
Would
guy,
you watch them go down or you just generate?
I would turn away.
Yeah.
Well, that's
To
mad.
know, because that could be your fate. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to watch that
What
shit.
music, if you were doing that, what music would you listen to?
Probably like New York drill.
Would you? I was going to say like DMX or something like that.
Are you getting sturdy?
Some Pop Smoke while you're climbing up this wall.
I'd have a speaker on my back, that's for sure.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'd have it in my ears, mate. I'd have my headphones in.
Yeah, the ones where they
What
go
if when
around.
your AirPods falls out though?
Oh, you'd be fucked. I have to have a wire on it.
Have you seen that? Mate, the AirPods you can get, but you can get a wire
Yeah,
to
well,
attach it to
no,
AirPods. Just get some wired headphones.
Exactly.
They're
I'd
just
probably have
scamming people
normal-
these
yeah,
days. The fucking, you get AirPods that are meant so that you can move around, portability, so you can take one out, leave one in, and you can get this little clip that just goes like that around your neck, around the back. so you can let them hang down. It's just
Oh my
headphones.
god.
They're just normal headphones. What the fuck? So stupid, mate.
That's a joke.
People buy them. People actually spend a lot of money on fucking. You get the old AirPods and the new AirPods. What's the difference?
I think
I just get wired headphones
Exactly,
from Apple.
20 quid,
the
mate.
new ones are like noise cancelling, but doesn't really work because they're not.
Because they don't fit perfectly in
Yeah,
here. They're so shit. Them Samsung
man.
ones are better. I'm not a Samsung guy, like I'm an Apple guy, but Samsung the wireless headphones much better.
Yeah.
Much better. But I'd say climb up a wall like that. I'd have Playboy carton.
Yeah.
Just for them chill, the chill vibes.
Zen,
yeah.
yeah.
You just kind of zone out and you just like find your little route.
Mhm.
And then halfway up, I'd probably a bit of DMX, and then I'll just power through the rest of it. Yeah.
I'll have a J rolled, and what I'd do is, say it was 1.5 miles high, just for all intents purposes. Every quarter mile, I'd have a couple off it.
Would you?
So I'm staying in that, but I'd have to have a strain that's like very energetic.
Yeah.
And focusing.
You couldn't have like a kind of
haze.
slump type of one.
Like
Cause you.
I can't be asked to climb this shit anymore.
Imagine getting to the point where you can't see a way any further up and you can't see the route further down.
Mhm.
You're stuck.
So you're just stuck there.
Yeah.
That would be the scariest thing. Because after you can hold on all you like, mate, when the holding on, it's literally that, like the holding on like that.
Yeah.
It's like they're holding on nothing.
That's
isn't it?
mad.
It's
That,
like-
innit?
It's like the slabs in his wood.
Not even that,
Not
mate.
even that,
It's
mate.
not
It's like
even
thinner.
that. It's like it's literally just the hold on like that.
Like some of them, you know, that clamp that you're seeing where you put it in,
Yeah,
it
you
pings
close
out.
it and it opens.
What they'll do, they'll put the hand in and they'll just
And then
they'll
they'll go like
knuckle
that.
the hand
And
they
and
put
try
all
and
the
use
weight
the
on
hand.
That's mad. That
And
any
he's-
normal person would take the hand off. That
Exactly.
would rip your skin
Uh-huh.
to pieces.
He's seen a climber's hands.
Yes.
He's the skill.
Like
You've got to be
fucking
a certain
leather.
build for it. You've got to be skinny but shredded. And then his hands are literally like sausages, like leather. His skin's like
Oh, yeah.
leather. It's
He must have
mad.
done it that many times. Like his
Uh-huh.
skin's just
Yeah.
developed and like
It's like
not
fucking
grown
10
back
sausages on your fucking
It's
coming off your
hard.
wrists.
Like, it is
Finger
hard.
in your ass after that.
Just pure sandpaper, mate.
Pick it.
Just pure sandpaper, just drilling holes. Drilling holes in your fingers. Mate, there's a rock climbing wall next to my house. We'll have to fly there at one point, mate. I found it the other day, and outside of it, I knew it was good vibes because outside of it.
I'll smoke you on rock climbing, mate.
Would you?
I'm
No, you
right
would
on,
not, mate. That's
I'll
what
be
I
running
do,
up that
mate.
wall.
That's what I do for a living.
All
mate.
right.
You
Who
wouldn't
do you
even
think's
stand
better,
that
rock
chance.
climbing in LA?
I don't
Me,
know.
100%.
I'm kinda good
I'd
for
put
that.
money.
Good enough.
I would put
Yeah.
money on it. I would put £50 on it that I would absolutely demolish it.
50 quid.
50 quid. 50 big ones. You've seen it here first, and this has been
It's been fucking locked in.
yeah, it's been locked in, that's it.
It's like getting fucking dust, mate.
Can you
100
beat
quid.
it?
Huh?
Can you beat it?
Ah,
Do
you
Yeah.
got SAS.
I usually beat the beaters. I have to stop because they're not doing it quick enough. And if
Oh.
I fall, it's fucking.
I'll just jump out, and then you know how you meant to do like 3 or 4? I'll just go jump out and all the way to the bottom,
That's
mate.
There's no feeling like after climbing your forearms,
Mhm.
your
You like that?
forearms,
Get a pump.
and your calves as well because you've got your toes out. You know what I mean?
Toned as fuck.
But I think we should go up there, right? If we can get some mics.
Imagine doing a podcast while fucking
That's
climbing.
what I'm saying,
What
mate.
the
That would be
fuck?
cool.
That would be so sick.
Just
Keep
climbing
tuned.
up.
There's
Literally all the way here for like a
GoPros
couple of
on, yeah,
hours
like
is just
watching
like
the faces.
grunts.
Yeah.
Grunts and noises in it.
And then a slight, like from your headphones, a slight Playboy carty in the background.
All you hear is,
yeah.
man down.
Isn't it?
No, but I'd definitely say it was good vibes when I went because sat outside was people, and you know when they've got like the tashes like curled up, and, like the round glasses drinking cups of coffee that are, like
and
see
they've got
through and
slim
shit
little
like that.
cigarettes.
Shit like
It's
that.
like retired, but
Mate,
climbing.
and they're wearing like stripy long sleeve t-shirts and stuff like that. And it's just like they look like,
Frenchman.
yeah, mate, they look like indie. Do you know what I mean? We've got pants like up to there with a pair of Doc Martens.
They got them rolled up.
Yeah, it just gives us good vibes. So I think we'll go on there one day. I was gonna ask how much it was, to know for like a membership or something.
Yeah.
But I thought we'll go up and just
Take
call it
roll up.
out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little cafe next to it, a little pizza place and that. You spend the day there. I put my head in, and there was just all young'uns like our age.
Perfect.
We were just sitting there with like pizza, coffees, just climbing these walls, man.
Oh fuck!
Just
You're on a sus like little.
yeah, zesty.
Something's happened. Isn't it?
Zesty, man. I'm in
No.
my element right
But that's
now.
a vibe though.
Would
People
be.
our age sort of.
Just chilling, mate. Just chilling, just climbing
Different
walls.
from what you see nowadays. How many chavs there is and
Yeah.
people fucking breaking cars.
Mate, it's nice to do something different because I feel
Exactly.
like when we were younger, we used to do them things, climbing trees, go
Uh-huh.
play football, like everything. And now you don't really have the time for it. And when you do have the time, it's the last thing you want to do.
It's like a
Let's see
different
how
type of entertainment, isn't it? Like,
It is.
Mhm.
You got to keep your mind busy, do different things, try new things.
Exactly,
For
exactly.
all we know, we could be fucking mint at it, and then we could take it up.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
like tennis.
Or
Like,
and again, we could be absolutely shit and end up dying at the bottom of the
I
water.
think
it'd be
exactly.
alright.
I'm saying I've definitely won 100 quid right there though. 100
you
quid.
fuck.
Easy,
You
mate.
fuck, mate.
Easy, mate.
I won 100 quid of anything.
I do it 10 hours a day.
Wait, you did? No, I'm tall, so I just have to one arm up and I'm at the top.
Nah,
Think about that.
Nah,
You, so you short-bodied people,
yeah, but
you're
what happens
gonna
if
have your
there's
foot on
grip
a
here,
ledge.
and then there's one here?
You're only going for that one, bro. I'm going for that one.
No, if I've got to
Stretch
hold
out.
that one,
Let's
you've got
see your
foot
fucking
on this
weight.
one. You can't compress your body enough to get them little ones.
Do you
Well,
reckon?
thinking about the big ones, yeah.
You did?
The
Nah,
little ones.
I'm
It's the
fucking...
big ones that count, isn't it?
Nah. Every step counts, mate. Every step counts. What you weren't gonna say?
Fuck yeah, guys. I'm getting...
Shall we move in the house? You stay here, right?
We continue this. Okay.
Who's this?
What
We need a controller. We need a controller.
Yeah.
I'm looking for, mate. That's what I'm saying before though. Do you know when we used to play Minecraft, we used to play COD and all that?
Yeah.
I feel like we need to get back on it.
we do.
We
Like,
need
even
to.
if it's like on a weeknight, we're just for a couple of hours, we're just
Yeah.
LAN party
A
type
LAN
style.
party.
It's sad. Do you know when your teachers used to say to you all the time, like, you'll miss school once you're out of school and all
Yeah.
this and that? I don't miss school, but I miss the times. Do you know when you used to get in from school, you get home for what, 4 o'clock or
Simpler
something?
times.
Straight on PS4 until half 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
see
it's
you later,
lit
boys.
the whole
See you
time.
tomorrow, you know what I
Do
mean?
your homework.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it, mate. I used to love that sort of shit.
Ah, yeah.
But now, I'd say we hop on COD or something, we hop on GTA, just on PS4 or any console in general. Hop on, I'd say an hour in would probably be half asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannot
You
hack
can't really
anymore.
concentrate on it either because you got all that stress about actual like adult life.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
I've
you,
got
have,
fucking work tomorrow.
you genuinely do
Yeah.
think
I've
to
deadlines
yourself.
to meet.
Yeah, it's shit, innit?
Mm.
But
I miss as well going to school and like talking in the at break time, be like, oh, we're gonna hop and got my homework.
We'll plan it.
Yeah.
And then
That's
after
it.
school, like the three of us or whoever else was playing, we'll go to the Newton and get my munch for the night, and then we'll go back and play.
yes, that's
Sick,
it.
man.
Just get a $5 worth of just snacks.
Yeah,
and then just
yeah.
fucking
Just
scrap
sat in
it.
uniform all night.
I remember as well, like when we were getting to the later years of school, like say 10 and 11, year 10 and 11, would usually would smoke, wouldn't we?
Oh,
So we'd all, after school, would stick at one of our houses, would get with Scran and would smoke and then go home and play.
it would be such a
So good.
would have to be so sneaky about because when you're younger, you kind of have to be like.
Really sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. you
Obviously
gotta-
now you just it's as you do.
I always just stand checking each other's eyes. Didn't
Yeah,
You got your spray today.
Oh, do I look alright? Do I
Aye,
do I
no,
look
no,
okay? Alright.
Don't
We're
have to
we're all
stand-
sitting
you're not-
there.
you're
like,
fucking
you look
obliterated.
sound, mate. You look alright. Don't
Failing
worry
in the
about it.
hole.
No one's gonna know. And you're like, no worries, mate. Spot
Oh,
on.
my eyes
thank
are
you.
right. Don't open the first.
What was it?
Open the door and run straight upstairs.
Aye.
Hi, mum.
Text me, I'm going for a piss.
That's what I used to say. I used to pop my head in. I used to look away. Imagine my mum was there. I used to go 2 seconds. I'm going to the toilet, and I never seen her
Never
for the
come
rest
back
of the night. No, never come back down.
Oh,
Do you know for when you'd play out?
Mm.
What, like, I had a couple shit excuses, right? I'll give mine first. I don't know if you can remember any, but one of mine was, right, I had to be in for 8 o'clock or something. And my mum, it was like 8:30 or something. My mum was like, what's wrong? I was like, the traffic. And my mum was like, you don't fucking drive? You don't drive? I was like, yeah, but we couldn't get across the road because there was so many cars. We're like, think back now, I'm like, oh.
I got chased by a paedophile on the way home, so I am there. I remember the worst time my mum actually bollocked us for being in late was I did get stopped by the police.
Yeah.
And I fitted. Someone was stealing rocks off the beach. Did you know that's illegal
Is
to
it?
steal rocks off the beach?
What do you mean? Like pebbles?
Just like rocks, mate. Just rocks.
So
I don't,
illegal?
all they said was someone was stealing rocks from the beach,
The fuck?
and I had a backpack on and a black hoodie, and they went, "You fit the thing, whatever." So they had to question us. They opened my bag. Obviously, my bag at the time, I had football boots and friggin'. We'd just been to the beach or something.
Yeah.
So I had my football boots, a bottle of water, shit like that, probably a lighter or something. And they just had to search my bag. Oh, you got near rocks, you're alright. And I was thinking, no, I've got near rocks. Got home. Imagine telling your mum you got stopped by the police because they thought you had rocks.
Yeah.
She whopped the fuck out of us.
got the
She
belt
thought
out.
I was the biggest bullshit
Shit
ever.
excuse.
Yes. Oh, mum, I got stopped because I had the police thought I had rocks in my bag. What the fuck do you mean you had rocks in your bag?
Stupid, Kyle.
Stupid as fuck.
Pulled a bag off for rocks. Just like
It was you.
Takes a black hoodie off and opens the bag. She's got big boulders. Bosh.
Fucking hell.
I miss the good old days, mate. Like,
It was so fun, man. Honestly, was.
not having a worry in the world.
Nah.
Not a worry.
Exactly.
Are you ever really stress free now? Or was it always like
Sometimes, but more times I'm not.
I feel like I am. I feel like you're stress free when you're in situations like what we've been doing today. When you've got something on your mind that
Yeah.
can
That is
keep
true,
you
yeah.
thinking.
Uh-huh.
That's what, I like going hiking and I like doing stuff like that because it keeps you
You only
from
do one thing.
feeling stressed.
Yeah.
It's what's that? It's a chemical that gets released in your body when you go.
Dopamine.
Is that what it is?
When you feel good.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I feel like when you're hiking or when you're doing something, like I was saying,
it turns us up, doesn't it?
it does. When you do something new, when you're keeping your mind busy,
Yeah.
like I was saying, rock climbing, or just anything that you wouldn't usually do.
Yeah.
I feel like that's when you can kind of forget, you can kind of just enjoy the moment.
Exactly.
Do you know
It's
what I mean?
good doing like new stuff like that, isn't it?
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
it's-
when we used to go skateboarding. That was like a
That
really
was
Yeah, that
I
was
was boarding
new.
as well.
yeah.
It was so good.
Remember we, had
It
we
was
all
good
got
'cause it
penny
was
balls
new.
and shit.
Yeah.
That was good.
I remember me and
was
you
so
went from
fucking
here
good.
down Shields on penny
On the penny
balls, and it was
balls.
like was
So fucking good.
It takes forever.
Oh, but
it
it
was
was
a tragic
fun.
experience, like, but it was
Because
fun.
you had to concentrate the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And the
like,
curbs are all like that.
Yeah, and you had to like put the lip up, do your little. Oh, you're going on the
Do
in the
little
middle of the
ollies and that.
roads, and you're going pelting down. You're like, fuck, I'm not gonna stop. You got your foot down, your shoes. fucking
Worst
burnt.
thing being on a skateboard is when it starts wobbling when you're going down a hill.
Oh,
When it starts
yeah.
going like that.
Didn't
and
you
you're just
fall off once?
Oh,
On the Marine Park
scraped
bank?
all my side there,
Yeah.
all the way up there. To the Marine Park bank. Big fucking bank.
Steep.
Went down that and all, it's just me skateboards like
Oh,
that. I just
no.
went, woof.
Tiny
So this is when you go down the hill and there's nowhere to stop.
Fucking
Fucking heights
got
of
the
You just
heel off.
get yourself on the grass.
Aye.
I remember witnessing some kid and he came down Marine Park bank, done the lampposts,
Yeah.
clotheslined them. Just
Oh.
lamppost was like that, and he just went bosh.
His teeth stuck in a
Straight
lamppost.
in
Oh.
on me, imagine that.
Wrap round Paul Walker.
You'd be fucked, mate. Shit, man, that's how it ended.
Rest in peace, Paul.
On his
rest in peace,
skateboard?
my boy. On his skateboard?
Paul
He was in a nice car as well, to be
It was
fair.
fucking, what was it, Skyline?
No, it was
What
in
was
a Porsche
It was a Porsche.
GT.
Oh shit,
No,
I thought it was in
GT,
Nissan
yeah.
Summit.
No, it was a Porsche, mate. It was a banging car. Collectible item, mate.
You know, speaking of cars right now, we should do. You know that driving experience I'm going on?
Yes.
We should all try that.
All of us doing that. What
That'd
car
be
are you
sick.
choosing?
I've got a Nissan GTR Nismo.
Have you?
Yeah.
The
Oh.
675 brake,
Yeah,
mate.
mate.
I'd do
3
something.
seconds, 0 to 60.
It's
Oh,
mad that, innit? I would do something like that, and you would have to pick the most powerful car just to experience that power.
yeah.
Mate, I've got the powerful one. My dad's got a Ford GT500. You know the big V8 engine still.
Has
on
he?
it.
That's
you can hear,
cool
He's
as
got like the
fuck.
sound car and that.
Oh,
got, like,
Yeah.
the
Mate,
fast
I'm
car.
not gonna lie as well, that'll sound amazing, that
Oh, mate,
GTR.
Spit
would.
flames and that, won't it?
Yeah.
GTR, if it be pushing 675 brake, it'll be
But we're having
heavily
a,
modern.
we're having a drag race.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a big circuit. You get 3 miles.
That would genuinely be like, do you know Paul Walker and, what's his name?
The
Vin
Japanese.
Diesel.
Oh,
Vin
yeah,
Diesel, because he's always in his American muscle cars, isn't he?
Mm-hmm,
And there's the other one that's all in his GDM
GDM.
cars. So, mate, if I was going to do it, I would choose the GTR or a Huracan. They
The
had the two-
Lamborghini Huracan was
It
good as
looked
well.
good.
like.
Yeah.
The noise of a Huracan as well.
The
Mate.
Ferrari, I think, looked nice as
Do you
well.
think?
That was my
Yeah.
favourite.
Mate, are you in with someone or are you by yourself?
You're in with someone.
You
can't-
go round, do you not go round the track first with someone and then they let you go for
I'm not sure how it works.
Because the lad I work with, he's doing it as well, there's the exact same place.
Aye.
And he says that someone takes you around first in the track, like you drive but you go slow, then you go around fast with him and then he goes, just have it.
Where's
Just do
Sounds-
5 laps or whatever.
Where's that big that big track?
Silverstone
No, is it the Nürburgring or something like that?
or the Nuremberg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mate, that would be cool.
You can just take your own cars, there, can't you?
Aye, but I
The
can't imagine
Nürburgring.
going in there and a friggin'.
That's the name of a fucking German death camp.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's in Germany, I think, isn't it? It's a
It is,
massive, big track. But you couldn't really just take like your Clio
No.
somewhere on there when there's Porsche GT3 RS and shit like
The
that.
lad I used to
flying
work with
around.
at Amazon, he's done it twice, and he has 2 cars he brings to work with for it, and it's an Audi S3, but he's had like the rear diffusers welded and like roll cage put everything put in.
Cool.
He said he
that.
can't drive it on the roads because it just like it'll
Not
just
road
spit-
legal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has to get it towed everywhere.
It's a waste of a car, that though. Do you not think?
Aye, but like he's had his Nuremberg stickers on the back and that.
Cool, that.
He said
Cool
it's
as hell.
fucking a good experience.
There's some good cars going around there, like.
He said the rules are shite, like you
For the
kind
track.
you can't, yeah, you kind of like there's so many rules that like dumb it down. Like, you can't be overtaken on like certain bits. There's only like a
There's
few
only
bits.
on
certain
streets.
stretches you can
Yeah.
overtake.
Yeah.
But on them stretches, I can guarantee someone's going to be in a faster car than you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're stuck behind a slow car,
You're fucked.
because you can just I can take my fucking Ford C-Max on there.
Yeah.
I can sign up.
Aye.
Just imagine like a Ferrari be stuck behind me and you kind of
Fucking gutted.
Just like a 1200 brake horse.
Just me flatlining about
Right behind you, and you're just fucking 60 miles an hour.
just keeping up nicely. But,
I would enjoy doing that. Like, I think we should. There's many things I think we should do.
yeah.
There's what's that app called where you can get like cheap tickets for shit?
I know what you're on about.
Do you know what Groupon or something like that?
Groupon?
Mate, there was paintballing on there. Did you
Yeah,
see
we
that?
were gonna do that.
£5 a ticket, mate. £5 a person.
You take a $5
To go
for extra
paintball.
balls.
Yeah,
In a
I
city
do
of
what I mean.
£5 for like, I think a couple hundred extra balls.
It's about like £20 in
Sound
each.
that.
Aye, mate. You £20. I used to always say, oh, I can't wait to go paintballing. Like when we were in school,
Yeah,
I'm gonna choose me loadout. I'm gonna pick a sniper and that, as if you can like pick different.
They just
guns.
give you one, don't you?
they
Then
just
you
give
can
you one.
upgrade to the M4. That's what probably
That'd
what
be
I'd
cool
do.
as hell. That I would
Yeah.
upgrade. Like
I'd get some smoke grenades in the flare thing. as well.
Paintball smoke
Sick as
ghillie
fuck.
suit and that.
Ah,
Full on ghillie
yeah,
suit.
bring your own kit and that. That's when you know everyone looks at you like, oh shit.
Would you do airsoft?
Yes.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
mate. That'd be
yeah.
cool. Like
Yeah.
you can genuinely choose your own
We've
loadout.
got the
Yeah.
straps, don't we?
Yeah.
Mate, it's mad. Have you seen a proper
The
airsoft
gas
gun?
powered ones.
Aye.
Aye.
Hurt, mate.
Yeah.
Really hurt.
Gotta wear the gear, don't you?
Aye. If you even when you're wearing the gear, if you get hit, it hurts.
Mm. Do you reckon YouTube will like disagree with this because it's blacked? Blacked out.
Probably.
Maybe.
It's meant to have an orange tip. That's
As
what
long
makes
as you
it
show it's a
legal.
BB, like shooting it.
This is a BB gun YouTube for all intents and purposes.
Prop gun.
I seen the video of the airsoft guy gets like sprayed by his teammate. For like
Oh
disrespect-
yeah,
he's-
yeah.
oh,
It's
just because
just
he
going.
disrespected his team or
And
something.
then just go just blast them.
It's fucked up.
Mate, it hurts,
It
man.
is.
It would hurt that.
See if we'll find it.
I used to always want a proper airsoft gun though.
Aye.
Like, is it the CO2? You get the CO2 cartridges
Kind of-
as well.
Yeah, yeah. They'd be sick.
It'd be cool that. Yeah. What loadout would you choose? What would you choose? Would you go for like a sniper? Would you go for an up close shotgun?
I'd
Would you
go
go
for
for like an
like
AR or like a?
Like a long range AR, me.
Would you?
Yeah.
Or like a AR-15? Something like
Because
that.
I'd want to be camped up on the top
It's an
window.
all-round good gun, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
This is it, yeah. I don't know if I'm showing you YouTube, but he's screaming.
I'm sure you will. Why I just drops.
You see him rolling around the floor like holding his
He should just get fucking sprayed by everyone.
You know why he did it?
No.
Because for this team that had like a patch on the arm,
Yeah.
like to show that
Did
to their team.
he burn the patches?
Yeah, and he took it off and burnt it, so the kids just sprayed with the patch.
What the fuck? Why I?
Ride or die though, isn't he?
Exactly, mate. After
Fair play. He's a loyal gang member.
Throwing a fucking gang sign for that.
In the airsoft.
Aye.
Shoot me.
Aye, what'd set you from?
holding your flag up.
Aye, aye.
I think we've played enough. I know it's easy to say this. We've played enough COD, and we've played enough. Do you know when you play things over in your head?
Yeah.
I think being boys that grew up in the time that we've grew up in, where we played COD day in day out, we played all these games where we had BB guns and all that. I think we would do quite well,
Oh yeah.
even though we're new.
Proper checking corners. And
Have you seen when the full on rush in? There's like back to back, and they're just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
cool
Yeah.
as hell. That
Yeah.
cool as hell. I think we would be
Do
sound.
you ever
corners
visualise
and
yourself doing that and then like...
Do you play criteria? Like not criteria.
Criteria.
What's it called? When you play something over in your head?
situations.
Situations.
Aye.
When you play a situation over in your head, when you're walking along the street and you think to yourself, you walk past someone that looks dodgy.
Yeah.
If he pulled a baseball bat out now, what would you do? You
Yeah.
would just walk past it.
And you
that's
visualise
what
all the
I would
moves
do.
in your
Yes.
head, like-
Yeah, yeah. Like doing
You
little
didn't realise
turns.
it was a
and all.
bug.
It's like some John Wick shit,
Yeah,
innit?
no,
You
Aye.
just catch it and just punch him or something.
And then you realise when he fucking hits it, he's going to hit your head. Knock
Exactly. You
yourself out.
should be doing straight away.
I do that all the time. Mate. You're walking past the park, and like if a bear was to jump out now, I think we start getting a headlock. And I'm saying it's not gonna happen.
You
Is
don't,
it? Realistically, I'm fucked.
Fucked.
Have you seen that bear? By the way, the bear. There's a video and it's going all over TikTok as well. The bear just runs straight at these camera people.
And
They stand on the beach.
Yeah.
And there's one bloke at the front. He just stands and he just goes rah, and the bear just turns and looks at him. It's
Aye.
like, what the fuck?
Swerves.
but imagine if that bear was slightly
Didn't
hungrier.
stop. Imagine it
It
didn't
was just
stop.
hungrier.
Aye.
Exactly.
Just charges out the way.
Imagine its babies were there. Like,
Oh, that's fucked.
how far away would it be until you think, right, fuck, I'm dead here?
Mm-hmm.
You
That
know
guy
what I
had some
mean?
balls, didn't
Oh, mate, I bet he would have
Oh.
shit himself.
Yeah.
I guarantee he would have pissed himself, like, being in a situation like that. If it stopped, where that wall is from
Probably
us?
from here to here.
Oh, mate, and that's scary, that.
There's
it
literally
is.
nothing else you can do though, is it?
Nah.
You either act big or you're going to die. You can die
Yeah.
either way though.
Uh-huh.
Would you just suck it up and just tuck down, or would you try and fight?
depends. If the bear was coming towards us, I'd do what he done. But obviously, I seen this thing where it was like the bear's you just go into a ball like that.
Yeah.
Have your backpack on.
If
and the
you've
bear,
got a backpack.
The bear goes through your backpack first. You've got food in it, whatever. While it's fucking busy with that,
You can
just
fuck
peg off.
But have you seen how fast the bear is?
I know.
Mate?
What else
It can rip up a bag within 30
See how
seconds.
fast they climb trees as well.
Yeah,
That's scary,
that's
that,
fucking
isn't it?
nuts.
That's
That's
mad, that.
bizarre.
There is no way. I think a bear is an all-round like top
It's just
predator.
a tank,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It is an absolute monster.
Apex
It's like a
predator,
tank
innit?
of
It
the
is.
food chain.
It's like a lion of the forest.
It's like if
Yeah.
you put a polar bear in a ring with any animal, gorilla, big silverback gorilla,
That'd be a fucking
Siberian
sick fight.
tiger,
Good match,
lion.
wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
I'd bet on that shit.
What's winning?
Me? in the
Have you
middle.
seen the gorillas fighting?
How many grown men does it take to take down a bear?
I know.
Want me?
How many Kyles
I'm
have
a
You
you
would like to take down lad.
You don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it, lad. I'd say drop me in there, right? If I had one weapon, what would you take?
I'd have a spear.
Would you?
Because
Nah.
a long reach.
I'd just
You
take
get it
sword
once
off
and it's
shotgun,
fucking
mate.
injured.
Yeah,
Oh,
sword
sword
and
off
shield.
shotgun. Aye.
Sword off
Sword off
shotgun.
shotgun, mate.
No, if you had a melee weapon.
Why were we talking about medieval weapons?
I
here?
know.
No, if you had to
I
have a
think
Just have
melee
a minigun. grenade.
lightsaber, mate.
It's
A lightsaber. I'd have a lightsaber.
I would need, right. Do you know what, if you could have any item out of any TV series, film, anything you've seen, what would you take?
A lightsaber.
Would you?
Purple one.
Morty's,
I
Rick's.
was just we had
Rick's,
you.
Rick's portal gun, mate. Rick's portal gun.
Fucking
do you know, I think
strange
that's
Actually OP as fuck.
That is, mate. You could have anything with it. You could have anything with that. If you had that, you could just go into a time where there was lightsabers and just buy one.
Exactly. But the thing is, right, he's seen in, I don't know if people watching have seen it, there's like a shop in Ready Player One, and he has loads of coins and you can go and buy
And just buy
different
anything,
stuff from the
random
game.
stuff.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
level ups
buy
in
different
games and
skins,
stuff.
yeah.
So when you're in a hub of all these games, you can have something.
You can get like Zelda's fucking
Anything.
sword.
What did he
Yeah.
buy? He bought,
Diamond
like, a
pickaxe.
Rubik's Cube or something.
He
didn't he?
bought a cube that can destroy the whole of Ready Player One.
Yeah.
They'd
and
feel
then-
OP with that, but it'd be such
Aye.
a useless thing.
Then
It's
he
the most
bought.
expensive thing in the
'Cause
game.
you're not gonna
isn't
do
it?
it,
It
are
was,
you?
aye. But then he bought that Rubik's cube, and that was
Aye.
like a big shield around them or something.
Cool. That I think Rick and Rick's portal gun.
Yeah.
Oh, what would you take? I'd say a lightsaber is a good shout. I think
Or is there not like a, when a superhero, how they can just, like for instance say Shazam, and he turns to Shazam, or Superman's already Superman, is there not a superhero where he puts like a
Iron Man?
ancient artifact, Iron Man, yeah, puts an artifact on, he gets the powers, I'll have one of them type
What?
of artifacts.
what film is that?
Iron Man.
No,
Iron Man.
a new.
Iron Man, mate. It's
It's
fucking
a, new,
Iron
it's a
Man.
newer film. It's a Marvel film, and he finds this artifact, and he just becomes like he's all wrapped up in like white mummy shit.
Oh yeah, Night Slayer.
He's like a vampire type of person,
yeah,
but he just finds an
Moon
artifact.
Moon
Aye,
Knight.
some.
Yeah.
Mate, where are they finding these from?
I know.
It's
Where
the
are they
great
finding these
ideas
from?
now.
They are
aren't
Now
very
I
much.
love Punisher.
I haven't watched it. Have
You
watched
know,
it,
Mate, the bar scene on the second season.
Ooh,
the intro
it's
scene.
It's
good.
fucking naughty.
Can
mate.
I show it on
It's
here?
on. That's my second. There's Breaking Bad, then there's Punisher.
I finished Breaking Bad. Obviously, Breaking Bad's a
Mate,
good right? But
Punisher
I've
is
never.
mad.
I've seen it a few times. I've thought about watching it, but
Mate, the
Definitely.
bar scene is so fucking.
I've just
Definitely
finished.
worth
What is it called? Reacher.
I finished that. That's
Good,
so
that.
good.
That's good,
So good.
Imagine how OP it would be walking about with him.
I know.
Just knowing you
a
can
tank.
just drop someone.
Just knows everything.
Just absolutely demolish anyone.
Exactly.
I think this is it.
This is it.
Excuse me. My friend, I think she might be a little bit sick, so I'm gonna go check on her. I think she went home, buddy. She went home? Yeah, I think you should too. How would she? Nah, I'm pretty sure.
I think you guys are the wrong person here. You wish we did. Get back. Ready?
All right, kid.
No shots.
Nobody mentioned the guy with her.
Imagine being able. What the fuck?
We all thought the same thing.
Imagine him being able to do that though. Take your belt off and fuck yous up.
Can't even see the light.
Oh, mate, he's using it as like a shield in his arm. Imagine being that good at fighting.
Oh yeah.
Slams the woman down.
The woman doesn't want to fucking give up, like, the whole thing.
Especially when he smashes his face on the sink.
Yeah.
Oh! There's no one in the club gonna hear that, like, is there?
I know.
Watch
Oh,
this, mate.
I need the toilet. Oh! Ouch.
You would just give it one of them, wouldn't you? After
I know. Yeah, look, she doesn't want to give up. Both of them.
Realistically, who's gonna walk away from that?
Exactly.
One clean dig straight at the jaw like that.
There.
You're fucked, mate. You're not getting back up.
Exactly. How did she firm that? Oh, that's not getting shown on YouTube. Yeah, fuck that straight through the heart.
She's stuck in the door.
Oh no, that's brutal.
Crazy.
That's brutal.
That's mate. Imagine being able to fight like that. Just being able to just know that you can drop anyone.
What is his story? He's in the Special Marines or something?
Yeah, and he's set up for some war crimes that happened. So like this guy killed loads of innocent people, and he's like pretty much framed. And the government go after him, but he tries to prove that he's not.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I'm gonna get onto it. I think we're gonna get onto it now.
Definitely.
But imagine like telling people I'm a Marine. I'm in the Marine Corps or something like that. I'm in the SAS.
Yeah.
SAS would be good.
There's
Would be cool.
There's
You
a
can't tell
part.
anyone.
I know you can't.
Nah,
It's well,
nah.
like, you just gotta tell people you work for the government.
That's it, exactly. Imagine being my son is that fucking deadly. You can't show his face in photos.
That's crazy.
Imagine having that flex.
That's mad as fuck.
Gotta have
You
your
would never
face
be able to
blurred.
rest though.
Nah.
Even when you're at home, there'll be people after you.
Imagine being one of the guys who work for the government. So there's SAS and then there's a one above, and they send them. So say right now with Russia and Ukraine, we sent a team dropped into Russia, right? Imagine being them people. It's a blacklist fucking operation. You can't have your UK badge on you. You can't have nothing telling them who you are. If you die, they can't. If you die, they can't come and get you because it's a blacklist operation. Imagine being one of them
get
guys.
captured, you can't.
You would have to be the dog's bollocks. You'd have to be the best at every sort of situation, instance. Like if you hand-to-hand combat, long range, anything like that, mate. You would be born to kill.
Yeah, so you're gonna be one of them guys. Massive, big, bushy beard. One of them ones are fucking behemoth.
Put someone like that against a professional MMA fighter who's walking away.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Do you think?
100%.
I don't think you see that an MMA fighter. Is like an MMA fighter is designed, is brought up, and is created so that they can withstand as much physical damage as possible. That's why all the faces are fucked.
You know how to give it back as well, though.
If you stood an MMA fighter in front of you, I like to think that I know how to fight.
Yeah.
But if you stood someone there, say Conor McGregor for instance, everyone knows Conor McGregor.
Oh.
And if he just stood like that and I threw my hardest hand off his jaw, I can guarantee that he'd laugh.
Yeah.
Straight away.
You'll probably score.
Because me punching my very hardest to a wide open shot would be so much more, it would be so different to say like Max Holloway just
Patting your one.
Yeah.
even just like that.
Yeah.
I can guarantee that would do more damage than me all power.
Definitely.
But saying that, an SAS would be the same.
Yeah.
And they would know your little punctures, like the boosh.
If you think about it though, a UFC fighter is trained and brought up the whole life to only knock someone down. But then you're faced with someone who's trained to kill.
Trained to kill,
So
to finish the job.
As quick and efficient as possible.
That's what I'm saying.
Fighters
Just be
go
straight in,
tactically, they kick the leg for 7 rounds. A trained killer is going to get you on the floor
Get a
and
hold of
get
you
you as fast as you
destroy
can.
you.
Yeah,
Destroy
exactly.
you.
Have you fucking whatever.
I'd feel scared being up against, not even up against, knowing someone like that.
Someone that's just trained to kill.
Just knowing that they can
Kill
do what they
anyone.
need to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, like if I say the wrong thing, it's game over.
Like if we're stood here both squared up, the first you move your foot, you move your arm slightly, they know instantly what to
if
do.
you just
You go like
touch-
just adjust a little bit.
It's like
or even,
when you box, that's what you look at. You look at the feet, and if you're going to throw your jab, you'll step forward that little bit
exactly
to get in range. Or if you're going to throw your backhand, you'll set yourself up a little bit. It's just that little movement, and that's what. And imagine if you're trained to know if someone's got to pull a knife, anything. As soon as you go like that with your hand, they're instantly going to go bang. You know exactly where to hit you. Know exactly where you're going to be.
They'll say muscle tense up or something.
Yeah.
It's literally going to be like, have you seen The Mechanic, the film? Jason Statham.
Yeah.
James Bond, that type of shit. He literally just goes bang.
Yeah.
Just movement like that, and you're just choking.
But then like the UFC as well, I think it's like a fucking. This is the most cringe thing I'll say. It's fucking beautiful watching them fight because. There's a guy called Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Oh, what a fighter!
And there's one where like he breaks down one of his fights, and he's like, he throws his jabs, this constant jab, and this other fighter has a certain flinch. Like some people go back. This fighter went down a little bit, like ducked it like that. After the second round of being, he clicked on, and he was like, he's gonna throw the jab, but doesn't like make it so it's gonna connect. This guy flinches down and just fucking whops him, and he found the tell, and it's like, I think that's fucking luck.
This is some of his fights, mate. He doesn't up close.
This is him with the tell.
Mate,
look at that jab where he slipped
out the way, bang bang.
He clicked on, yeah.
Look at that. He's a good boxer, isn't he?
He really is.
Oh,
it's just you can't tell what he's gonna do next. He's not fixed to one style. Boxing, then all of a sudden a leg's coming.
Look, mate, imagine taking them hits.
Fucking hell.
Straight. Bang. Bang.
There that. Fucking hell.
Did you know Sean O'Malley, when he got in the UFC, he never trained to kick.
Really?
Never trained. So don't know kicking how is it jiu-jitsu?
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, Brazilian, it's Brazilian.
Jiu-jitsu.
And kickboxing, that's what they usually go in with.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
That's combat and
that's standing up combat. But like the kicks, he never. So he used to like box and stuff like that. And have you seen his kicks? How perfect they are.
Yeah, no.
He's learned that just in his short career of UFC, and that's 2 or 3 years in. Mate, realistically, I know like in boxing, I think it's a big thing. You have to start when you're young. You have to start when you're 10, 12.
It's like football.
And get into it. Yeah, but I think UFC, you can even now. I think you could get into it if you put your mind to it.
Yeah.
You're going to be up against people that have done it all their life. But Sean O'Malley, like, yes, he's boxed, but he's never used his feet before, and now he uses his feet a lot. And it is a big thing for him.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So if he's only learned that in 3 years, imagine what you could learn in 3 years.
Exactly.
If you've got a general understanding, which anyone does if you watch UFC, you pick up things.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, when you watch, after you're watching UFC at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're standing in your kitchen, like shadow boxing and shit like that, thinking you know what you're doing. You do learn things, don't you? Because you think of things in your head and you go, oh, wow.
Exactly,
that. Yeah. So I think you would definitely, I don't think you'd be able to come up against the best of the best.
No, but you'd be knowing what you're doing.
Oh, yes, mate. Yeah, I think knowing what you're doing would be a lot better than other people knowing that you know what to do.
Yeah.
So if I was confident in myself saying, I'd be able to, worst comes to worst, if I was out with my lass or if I was out with anyone like that, you get started on, you get pointed out. If the thought in my head thinking, I know what to do, I'll be alright.
Exactly.
That would be a lot more confident than, I think I know what to do. I've never really tried it out, but I could give it a go. Exactly. The last thing you want to do is try something new the first time fighting someone.
You don't want to panic either.
Exactly, that's it. But we'll have to cut it short there, like, because I'm gonna have to get myself away.
Get yourself away. Right, we've just decided probably be the best place to just call it a day there. Adam's got to go, Kyle's got to go.
I feel like we've done some good waffling.
Exactly.
We've done some good waffling.
We've given you close to an hour.
We'll give you enough.
Of waffling, aye.
You've heard enough. Fuck off.
We've got new equipment, so hopefully this podcast sounds absolutely crispy. Sponsored by Rode Mics.
I wish, man.
I bloody wish too. But it's been nice seeing you.
It has. We've had a nice little catch up. I've enjoyed it.
Exactly. So hopefully we can give you some more next week, and just stick around. Make sure I show some love.
I'm enjoying seeing it all grow. I'm seeing it come together. You know
I love it as well.
If it does end up a thing, I think we're on a good path.
Exactly.
Like every episode we've upgraded.
Yeah,
it's different.
It's nice. It's looking good. We're putting ourselves into it. But
exactly.
Especially this crispy thing.
Oh yeah. ASMR.
But yeah,
anyways, I think it's a good place to call it a day there. It's been nice seeing you. We've had a good waffle. We'll see you in a bit.
Last time I was on the track, you wouldn't listen to me. You said my shit was whack. Next time that I'm up on the beat, you're gonna listen to me, you're gonna tap your feet. Last time I was on the track, you wouldn't listen to me, I said my shit was whack. Next time that I'm up on the beat